Hi, Tim Horschler, New Voyage of Trading, today with a video on assembling a Kromski Fantasia spinning wheel. We're going to suggest that you follow along with us as you do this if you've purchased a wheel, or perhaps if you're looking at just what's involved if you're going to buy a Fantasia wheel. So the first thing we suggest is clear out an area and lay all the parts out and make sure that everything is there and there's nothing missing. You understand what some of the parts look like. Now we're going to go through the process step by step and just follow along with us. We're not going to show you every twist and turn of a screwdriver or whatever, but this process shouldn't take you more than 30 minutes to do, and it's very easy. So the first thing we want to do is take these and get a clean work surface. So I'm going to move these to the side, and then we'll go from part to part to part. Okay, we're going to start off with the treadle assembly. The rear wheel post, and this brace that goes between the two. And the first thing we want to do is attach this brace to the front treadle rail, and it'll go right in here like this. And we're going to be using these bolt units. These washers have to be on the end of it, and you want to insert the barrel nuts into these three holes with the slot in the barrel nut pointing out to where the bolt is going to go in. That gives you your alignment mark. So let's put this together. First, the treadle rail will go in here to this brace, and it's simply a matter of putting this through the front like such, and then this is going to go up into that barrel nut, and we're going to use a hex wrench to tighten this up. And this type of connection here with these bolts, barrel nuts, is really strong, but you want to snug it up quite a bit. It should be not loose at all. And now we're going to come around and we're going to attach the base of the wheel post to these, and we're going to slip these two wooden pegs into the guide holes here, and then come around from the back with the again, these bolts and washer units. Okay, so let's see if we can't do this on camera. Bring this in, attach it like that. Your bolts are loose, but now we just simply tighten them up. And again, make this really snug. You're not going to hurt anything by making it snug, and you don't want it to come loose on you. So you end up with your treadle rail attached to this brace here and your wheel post back here. And now we're ready to put on the handle here in the back. We're going to put on the brace for the Scotch tension unit up here, and then finally the spindle will come out. All right, the first part we want to add to the upright post here now is this arm for the Scotch tension. Use a barrel nut in this hole here, and these eye screws go on the arm like this. On the two rear screws, take a pair of needle nose pliers perhaps and open up the eye here so that you can slip a spring or a brake band on it. The two screws here go on your left hand side when you install it. The front one's used to hold your threading hook, if you like, to hang your hook from when you're spinning. So take this unit and place it into the wheel, and using your long bolt again and the washers here, secure from the back side with an Allen wrench. Next we want to take our handle and two Phillips screws, and we'll mount that. The screws go in from the front, and with a screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, you'll attach these to the post. There you have the handle on. Now the next step is the spindle, And you're going to have a unit like this in your box, plus an extra washer. You're going to take these and assemble them on the spindle like such. And now we're going to put them into the top hole here, the large hole at the top of the post. And just push it back into that hole all the way so it's firmly in. And the front of the bearing will be inside the wood. And using these attaching hex nut units, you're going to secure that spindle to the post. This goes in from the front. One above and one below the bearings, and then these units go in from the back. And you'll want to secure these firmly. They don't have to be real tight. The idea is to hold those barrel nuts or the spindle into place here. So use your Allen wrench to tighten these up. The next thing we want to do is put your drive band over the top of the post here. Get it in position. If you don't do that, you're going to find it's on the wrong side when you get ready to put it around the wheel and the spindle. So now we're going to put the drive band on, and we're going to attach a crank to the large wheel, the drive wheel, for your Fantasia. Okay, you're going to be using your drive wheel and this crank that you see here, and it's going to go into the pre-drilled holes here on your wheel. All right, it's important that the throw end of the crank, this end, is facing towards the larger end of this accent piece. So just slip it in, make sure that arm is down there, and then line up the holes for the screws. And you're going to be using 2 Phillips screws to attach that crank to the wheel, and use again a Phillips screwdriver to drive these home. And you want this to be very snug. There we have it. This back plate should be snug to the accent piece of wood across here, and again the throw towards the larger end of the wheel over here. You got this large metal stud on the back. That's going to go through your wheel post. You're going to use 2 smaller washers and a larger washer, plus this shorter hex bolt unit and a washer there to secure this to the back side. And let's get the post up here and we'll show you how to do that. So we want to slip on here first a washer, a smaller one and a larger one. And now this will go into your wheel post. Make sure to support it up here in front until you get it attached. And then these pieces of hardware go here on the back. This is a good fit for these parts. You want to pull them in tight so they never wiggle. You might want to check this connection first couple hours you spin, make sure it doesn't come loose. But if you put it in snugly, and you really can't overdo it, as long as you stay in the snug range, you've got your wheel on.